What's up, guys? New dungeon update is out, and I'm actually really excited for this one. And I just figured I'd just join in a little dungeon here so I can show you guys what they changed. So, start off, basically the big thing is now, if you trade this smuggler, you will notice there is no longer a toolkit. And if you go to Worn Equipment, you can click on this, and you now have a tool belt for Dungeoneering. So you automatically start off. You don't have to fill these in. You just automatically get them. Your Novite pickaxe, hatchet. So those are the worst kinds right there. A knife, hammer, chisel, fly fishing rod, needle, and tinderbox. So basically, in order to do all the doors, you're still gonna have to buy a vial and probably some feathers if you plan on doing fishing. You won't need them obviously to do the dungeon, but if you plan to do C2 fishing, which I'll get into later, you still have to buy the feathers. You just won't have to buy the fly fishing rod. So that's decent. Yeah, whatever. And then also, so here's the orange wedge key. So I picked that up, and you notice it gives you a little chat down here. Here, let me get off my clans here on all. So your party found a key, orange wedge key. So when someone in your party finds a key, it'll bring that up, basically kind of like how the news feed is. It'll just be like that, so all 5 members will see that. And instead of going into your inventory, it will go into a part of your tool belt right here. If you click on this, you can see all the keys that your team has picked up. They'll be in here in case you're not sure if you remember seeing it on here or not. But from that, basically, instead of just one primary keyer, everyone can basically be keying, because anyone is able to access any keys from that tool belt, pouch, key thing, whatever, basically. So let's say I was standing here, and one of my my party members got the silver shield key somewhere else. Instead of him picking it up, having to put it in his inventory, and either I would have to go to him to get it, or he would have to tele home. I'd be like, hey, this key is at home tele, and he'd come here to open it. When he picks that key up, it'll automatically be accessible to anybody. So as soon as he picks it up, I'll be able to open it directly. So I mean, in the long run, if you have a good team of people all going separate paths, that can it'll significantly kind of speed up dungeons. But I think the biggest factor is for maybe newer people to Dungeoneering, that maybe they're the low levels, they're just trying to get up to their first chaotic. I think that'll be a really nice kind of feature there to help move along dungeons. They won't be as stressful. I know a lot of people don't really like Dungeoneering. I actually kind of liked it. So yeah, that's kind of a big one. Another nice one is, so I already bought them here, but I bought 2 Bathos ores from the shop, and you notice now they're stackable. This is same goes whatever for other things like logs. So if I buy like 10 logs here, they're in a stack right here. So that's very nice for saving up inventory spots. I know sometimes, like, if a group has to build an altar, you have to clear freaking 10 spaces in order to hold all that stuff. Now you can just have the ores and logs just in those 2 spots. And also, if you're trying to trade with maybe a teammate or something, they have the drop X amount, so you can just drop 5, boom, drops 5 all in one spot. They don't have to pick up 5 individual logs. You can just adds 5 of them all together. So that's very useful. And the ore works the same way. Let me just show you here. So you can craft, if you have the smithing level, there we go, make those. So let's make a Bathos pickaxe and a Bathos hatchet here. These are 1 tier above the standard things that you begin with, so the Novite hatchet and pickaxe. You can craft these, you can get them as a drop. obviously all the way up to the highest level, which is what, 99 for primal if they have those, or promethium 90. And basically if you get these, you can add to your tool belt. So then you can go to your tool belt, go back to this, and you can now see you got Bathis pickaxe, Bathis hatchet. So you can basically upgrade those. And then another nice thing is now these will be permanently upgraded. If I start the next dungeon, I won't be already at Novite. I'll automatically have Bathis, or the highest level of whatever I put inside of the tool belt, whatever you want to call it. And also, let's say you get, like, I don't know, a primal one. So, okay, or like a promethium pickaxe. If I got one of those, you need 90 mining to use it, and I only have 80 mining. I won't be able to use it normally, but now I can still add it to my tool belt. So I'll automatically have that permanently in my tool belt. I'll always have that primal pickaxe or promethium pickaxe, whatever, in my tool belt, even though I won't be high enough level. And it'll basically auto adjust itself to whatever level you are. So since 80 is the highest one I can use, but I have, so the tier, let's say you can only use tier 8, but the tier 9 is the one in your tool belt. If you're mining a object or whatever, it'll automatically put it as the tier 8 pickaxe. So basically the best one you can use, even if it's a little below what your actual thing is. If that makes any sense, I hope it does. If not, then I'm sorry. So basically all of this stuff is really useful, and it'll speed up dungeons, you know, it'll be nice. But another big thing basically is, since all those things stack, so like let's say you're fishing, you get those stack piles, you know. So if you know what C2 fishing is, you'll be able to do that. Actually, I don't know, it'll be a lot more AFKable, like simpler. You won't have to pay like it won't be as tedious, because basically you'll be getting those raw fish as a drop, or oh my god, I can't even talk right now. You'll be getting those raw fish in the thing, you know, but they'll be stackable, so you won't have to worry about like fishing some and then you're trying to do this whole like control 525252 to do your hotkeys to drop them, and you're just like, you know, spamming and trying to run to the next room as you're doing this. You know, you just sit there, fish them all, and as soon as you can finish that spot, you know, you'll just have a stack of them. It'll actually speed up C2 fishing quite a bit. You already have the fly fishing rod, so that's not a big deal. You're still gonna have to buy the feathers, but I don't know. I think all these things are pretty nice. So it'll speed up dungeons, and you know, a little less tedious, and definitely a lot less tedious for the C2 fishing if you do that, which is faster than barbarian fishing. So, you know, maybe if you didn't know how to use hotkeys before, now you can try C2 fishing. You won't really have to worry about it. Definitely try that out. If you guys want, I can make a guide on how to do that. Just leave a comment below. And yeah, I'm just gonna finish this dungeon here. So leave a like if you like the update or my video or whatnot and stuff like that and stuff. Yeah, stuff. Alright, I'm out. Peace.